Good evening, good evening. Hello, Horizon Worlds. Once again, this is another segment of Meta News Business. I am El Blanco, and this is the Meta News Business segment. And we're going to touch on a few things tonight. That's more, dealing with more of the social aspect of the community. First of all, we'd like to give another shout out to Miss Rocks and Universal Dragon on their announcement of the engagement. I went to I came late. Let me be honest. I came late, but it was dope. Very nice place. If you ever get a chance to go see the world is up there. Very nice place. A place you may want to go, see if you can get it modified for yours when you're trying to make your engagement. We've been seeing quite a few people team up in here. But it's kind of good to see, they take it a step further than just, realizing we can do business together and we have visions and things like that. So very good thing for Horizon Worlds. Another good example um, of I guess another good example of community, but unity and progressive movement. And that's what I'm looking for, progressive movement. And so we're trying to move as we need to move as we move forward with Meta, as we move forward with Horizon Worlds, and hopefully we're going to move in a direction that's going to create the economy that we're seeking to create. So make sure you continue to keep a lookout for what Meta News brand is doing, because we're covering every aspect of of the news, and hopefully when this economy gets here, like I said before, I've said in the past, we want to be right there in the front, right there in the front when the corporations come and say, "Hey, let's work. Let's work. Let's work. You guys are solid. Let's do it." So if you ever come by our studios, you see the work that's done, you see the professionalism, and even the topics. You'll see that we really cover some good topics, and we give Meta News, we give Horizon Worlds some quality news, and that's why you always hear me say Horizon Worlds premier news source. Um, right now we still have a lot of people coming in that's coming in to experience the games and experience the social aspect of it, and of course the age which has been dropped down to 10. So right now, we're back in some phases where a lot of people are coming in just going, wow, wow, wow. But like I said, it is the future. And if you pay attention to what's going on out there on all the different platforms and all the new technologies that are being built, that are being advertised and released, you will see that virtual world is the future. It is the future. So we hope that those who are watching this video, you may see this video on YouTube, and once we get the website up, the official website for Meta News, you'll be able to watch our segments there, and you'll be able to watch other productions and promotions that other groups are doing um, on their YouTube channels, because we are streaming and we are recording and we are making our content. And I've spoken about that, being that this is the business world. I've spoken on content. We're creating content every day, and all this content is digital content. And digital content is digital property, and digital property has digital property interest. So when you have a digital property interest, you have a perceived value and a potential value that can be in the future monetized. And that's what we're seeking to do. And we plan on having businesses that we're going to pass on to our children. So, stick with us, and we'll try to keep you informed as we're informed and we're watching the movements, the lateral movements of, the Meta Labs, as well as the Horizon teams, and even the teams in here and the different groups that are pushing forward. So I'm going to touch on some things. I want to touch on something that would happen most recent. It's been, you know, there's been some talk about a couple of worlds. Once again, it's been a very nice effort of a group of people to provide Horizon World with another world to give recognition to people who haven't gotten any recognition, but it was a very great attempt, to do so. And once again, some of the dialogue, it has been, criticism, and that I think that the criticism isn't, it isn't, doesn't have that much merit. Um, when you think about how long these people worked on these projects, um, and I think for months. It's been a project for months, but it was just another attempt to bring the community together by giving people recognition with these worlds. So these worlds, you had a world meta Grammys, and you know you had the, the Walk of Fame, and you had stars and so forth in there. Just given, I guess I think it was like 500 people total, just 500 people that they could grab names and give them stars, where people can just go to another world and see, hey, I got a star, I got a star, I got recognized. So we like to like to commend the team that did that. And we want to see that that other groups who may have felt felt differently, we want to see them do the same. I mean, just get out there and plug your team, plug your people. It's just get the same opportunity to build and acknowledge people if you want to, and that just it just helps, because I've heard that some people were on Instagram and they were very excited just to hear that somebody actually had their name in there, and they was wondering who put my name in there. And so we want to give a shout out to Manny, give a shout out to writers Penn, Wolf, Capricorn, all the people that contributed, Isha, Too Shy, that just contributed to that project. I had no idea they was working on that thing since June, so it was kind of a surprise to me. But I'd like to give a shout out to them and and let Horizon Worlds know that these are just gestures and their efforts being made once again towards the community, because these people did not, they did not get paid for this, all that work, and they didn't ask for any payment, but they actually, did what they did and had a big event on it. And I'd like to commend them and let everybody else know in Horizon Worlds these are good examples that we have, and we should focus on things like that as we continue to build our own, because once we build our own, we'll be able to network and have even bigger events, and it can be more of a collaboration between the different groups. Um so pretty much that's it. I just want to touch on a few social things with the community tonight and acknowledge those things. And this has been another segment of Meta News. I am El Blanco. This is Meta News Business. And once again, if you want to watch our segments, you can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe at Meta News for Horizons VR. And make sure leave a statement once you look at a segment. Leave a statement and go to all our segments, and even go through the archives and leave statements, and let us know what you think. Give us some critiques, what we could do better, or even even if you want to talk about some of the artists that we've covered, because we cover a lot of artists as well. We're really trying to reach out not only to the artists and to the builders, what I'm saying, but to people that's also coming in here with business ideas, because we want to, like I say, make that transition from real life to the virtual world. And now that we got that three out, and we're looking at augmented reality, more technology is going to go into that. Like we're moving ahead of schedules. Seems like it to me. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in. This is Meta News Business. Good night.